Happy New Year everyone, and welcome to a new series I'll be doing called Meta or Meh, where I'll be trying to predict whether a new weapon has potential, meta, or junk, meh. Kicking off the first installment, we'll be taking a look at the first weapon of the new season of the new year, the XM4. The XM4 is an assault rifle from Black Ops Cold War, based on the Colt Model 723 with a sling wrapped around it. It is a full auto gun that has a fire rate of 750 rounds per minute and has a very simple recoil that just goes up and slightly pulling towards the right near the end. Damage is very consistent across the board, taking 4 shots to kill at close range and 5 at longer ranges. The handling stats are quite slow for an assault rifle. It has an ADS time of 270 milliseconds, a movement speed of 4.37 meters per second that goes up to 6 meters when sprinting, and an aim walking speed of 2.5 meters per second. Sprint to fire speed is 162 milliseconds, but this can be mitigated by either jumping or walking before shooting. Reload time is quite fast, taking 1.3 seconds for attack reload and 1.47 seconds on a full reload. So this gun seems to have a very obvious niche. But let's put a pin in that. We'll first talk about why you should use the XM4. Let's talk about the pros. For one, it has a very good barrel attachment. Not only does it stretch out your 4-shot potential, but it also widens the area, leading to consistent kills. It also increases bullet speed and damage range. Pretty good. Number 2, it has really easy recoil. It is only going up for a majority of your shots, and controlling it when it goes to the right is pretty easy too. So this is really good for new players, for those people that like to beam with the M4 or ICR. It's also really good for BR since it seems to be made for more long-range encounters. The animations are also really nice. It was made by a gun animator called Sully. I really like his stuff. If you're interested in reload animations, I suggest checking him out. Some of the nice animations from Cold War are from him. So yeah, even though this gun kinda sucks, which spoiler for the cons and my predictions, at least you can enjoy good animation work. Yeah. As I mentioned in the overview section, it has slower than average handling stats. This is obviously meant to balance out the super easy recoil pattern. All for it. But do we really need a second M4? Find it weird that we're getting a gun like this 5 years into the game life. Another con is the bullet speed. I didn't mention this in the stats part. This is because this is a voice recording I'm doing during editing. But after, ranking up to legendary last minute, last day by the way, and using the XM4 a lot in Cry, bullet speed, bullet accuracy is it's really bad. This makes it heavily reliant on attachments to be good and to even tap into its niche, which is as a long range gun. So I guess it's more for noobs. I don't know what they're doing with this thing. Which also leads me to another con, that is the Black Ops attachment system. You can't really accuracy stack, and in this case for the XM4 you really can't stack any accuracy attachments, so you're kind of just left there with a really inaccurate gun. And that makes it more of a battle royale gun, I guess, because that's the only way you can increase your bullet spread accuracy. Before I move on to my predictions, I just want to say that if you enjoy my stuff and you want to support me, please do subscribe. Only 2% of people that watch my stuff are actually subscribed, and I really want to get to 1,000 subs before the end of the year. And if you manage to hit the goal, I'll show my feet or something, I don't know. Also, people who subscribe get a shout out at the end of the video. Anyways, bye. Anyways, let's move on to my predictions to where this will fit into codm. For one, it appears to be a very good flex weapon, but more passive. This might replace the ICR due to the easy recoil pattern, and it also might find a spot in the meta as a long-range beamer, and for those who like to do snap aiming. As I said, this is also a pretty good BR weapon, and I feel like that's about it for my predictions. Despite the upsides, it's still slower compared to most ARs in the handling aspect, and if you want a long-range option, you might as well pick something that take fewer shots to kill, like a sniper, a marksman, or if it has to be in the AR category, you can go for the VSS conversion on the ASVAL, the AMAX, or the Type 19. Those are pretty good. And if you're going close range, the first few shots isn't really going to matter. Only under sustained fire will the recoil actually play a factor, which is where LMGs come in. Sustained fire. Overall, I can see where they're going for this gun. It seems to be for BR and made for newer players at the same time, but I don't know why would they do this, considering this is going to be a battle pass weapon. Just weird decisions, but you know what, I like it. But for my final verdict, I will call this a meh. So yeah, quickly edit and post this video before path.exe makes a video on this gun, and then I'll see whether my prediction is good. Anyway, it is time to shout out my new subscribers. Thank you Stretch the Rubberman, Skrilla Mank, the Dragon Force, XVIMYT, Cedo Gamer, Zingo, Batukan Edits, Unknown Starlight, Train Sai, Call of Duty for Life, Shot on Call of Duty, Dawu So Trash, Life Changing Producer, Yvette, Shaquille Fletcher, Tay Nguyen, and I'm him. Thank you all for subscribing.